What is under the tile? It's one of the biggest expenses you'll have here in Tucson, Arizona. So if you're considering buying a home here in Tucson, the roof is something that we need to understand before you close. So we are going to pay a lot of attention to the roof once we start looking at homes. I know that you're focused on the kitchen. What does it have? Does it have mountain views? Is it located in that perfect place? But I'm going to make you understand about the roof once we do find that home. So the roof definitely deteriorates differently here in the desert. Between the sun, the heat, the UV, the wind, the dust, the monsoons, it all wears down the roof a little at a time and quietly. So we're going to make sure once we find that perfect home, tile roofs are not maintenance free. Yes, they last a long time, between 30 to 50 years. That's a good long time. But what fails is the paper that's underneath, the underlayment, as it is called. So we'll ask about the age, any type of repairs and condition on the roof. So there's also the flat roofs. They're common here in Tucson as well. So we will definitely need to do inspections on the coatings, the drainage as well. So water builds up and some tree debris and stuff may clog up the spouts. So we'll take a good look at that as well. So the monsoon season is upon us, and I'm filming this in July of 2026. And so we are starting to see those rainstorms come in, and we are so thankful. But it will bring us to show us if there's any leakage going on. So when we look for homes in July, we're going to watch for water leaking. So we're going to pay attention to the areas around the skylights, the vents, flashing, and the parapet walls that are on the flat roofs. We will also ask about record maintenance of the roof, any receipts, when they had their last inspection, who did the work, and is there any warranties with it. So we're going to use our inspection period wisely. So we will hire a professional roofer, 1 or 2. It doesn't hurt to get more than 1. And they will do a detailed inspection of the roof. If the roof is older, we can also ask them to give us what they feel is the longevity of the roof. How much longer does it have? So, and also why that's important is because when you do insurance, they want to know the age of the roof and if it's had repairs and it's in good condition or not. So that's important to do. So after everything is closed, you own the home, so you need to inspect at least every 5 years, or if not sooner, on your tile roof, especially if you've gone through a microburst or a severe wind. It doesn't hurt. They ask them just to stop by when they're in the area to go up and give it a check. It's free. The roofers company are glad to do that for you. So they will also look for any slip tiles with the concrete tiles that come up, or if you have the fiberglass tiles, if the wind has raised any of them up, do they need to be tacked down? And we'll watch for all of that. So a pretty house can still have expensive roof needs. So the good deal may not always be good if the roof has been neglected. If you're a seller watching this, you know, it's always good to have your roof looked at prior to putting it on the market, because all of us know our roofs are in excellent condition until we have them inspected. So the best thing to do, so there's no surprises for you, the seller, or for the buyer, get them inspected. Usually, like I said, it's between $500 or so slip tiles, or maybe they notice some pooling up there on the flat roof. So it's always a good thing to do. In closing, do not fall in love with the view and forget to understand the roof. In the desert, the roof is part of the true cost of owning a home, and it's protecting your investment. So I will guide you through on the best way to look after your roof. Also, if you have other questions about home maintenance or looking at purchasing here in Tucson, take a look at some of my other videos that I have. Thanks again for stopping by.